What is up, everybody? It is Wick here. I'm about to go thrifting, but I'm shipping out a few things I've sold on eBay first. I got these Duracell batteries, solar batteries. I picked up a bunch of these at Lowe's. I've been selling them in 4-packs. Paid around $3 or $4 a piece for them, and I sold these for 50 bucks. Next, I paid $6 or $7 for these Doc Martin shoes. Ended up selling them for $30 plus shipping. Sold this Texas Instruments BA2 Plus calculator. I paid $20 for this at Walmart, and honestly, I didn't think it would sell for what I priced it at. I priced it at $70, and it sold. There was a lot of other calculators the same on there for cheaper. I just went ahead and listed mine because I knew eventually theirs would sell. Maybe mine would sell someday, and someone still ended up buying from me. You just never know sometimes. Sold these 3 pop figures for $25 plus shipping. They came from a lot I got at a garage sale. Ended up with a bunch of pop figures for around $3 a piece. Some of those I sold for 40, 50 bucks for one, so ended up making some great profit on the lot. Here's a little more icing on that cake. Sold the last of my skid shoe kits for snow throwers. Picked these up at Lowe's for about $8 a piece, and I sold through probably about 15 of them. I got $40 each. Shipping out this Guitar Hero guitar I bought. I don't remember what I even paid for it. It seems like I got this one at a yard sale for a couple bucks. Sold for $30 plus shipping. As many of you know, it takes a dongle to use one of these that you plug in if it's a PlayStation model. I honestly don't like selling these PlayStation ones as much because of that. Even though you put in the description that you need the correct dongle, people still buy it. It doesn't work. They return it. And this one was actually already returned once. The person said that it wouldn't even turn on. I got it back. Of course, it turned on. It worked as it was supposed to. It was probably just because it didn't have a dongle, and they just claimed it didn't work so they could return it. So I ended up selling this Sony portable DVD player for $19 plus shipping. Paid $5 for it at a Goodwill. Got such a low price because it has some problems. For one, it's missing the battery pack and remote. That already lowers the value. But also the open and shut switch there is a little finicky. It's hard to get shut. So I had to just disclose all that, and I ended up selling it for $19 plus shipping. That's fine. I still ended up making a good profit on it. So I picked up this Black & Decker Pro Electric paint sprayer at Goodwill. I paid $25 for it. I sold it for $60 plus shipping for a total of $81.17. It was a new open box. So in the end, I doubled up my money. Then finally, I got this G.I. Joe Cobra Commander that's going out. This figure came in a lot with a bunch of other G.I. Joe and Lego I bought. Paid about $800 for that lot, but I'm in the profit now, so sold this one for $20. I am inside a Salvation Army checking out this lamp. It's not great. I sold one recently like that, but in here looking for treasure, and all I see are these blankets and pieces of cloth. And of course there's treasure mixed in this kind of stuff as well. You could find one of those Pendleton 100% wool throws or blankets worth quite a bit of money. Been a long time since I found anything Pendleton. I used to buy shirts every now and then when I found them at the thrift store. So we got some electronics here, some small appliances. Nothing panned out being worth picking up based on price or model. I think it was a Keurig up there. I don't usually buy those unless there's something special or they're just dirt cheap. Coffee makers can be very annoying to clean. But down here, we got some of these Hoover carpet shampooer attachments and hoses. Ended up picking up those. Good money in those bags. Good profit. I think they were $2.99. Bread maker. I think that bread maker and typewriter's been there forever. But look what else I found at Salvation Army. The sealed Yahtzee. Been a long time since I found a sealed Yahtzee. Those are always good money. A sealed Lacho kit as well. $10 for that one. Ended up getting some good shoes at Salvation Army. Seems like something else. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, a good day in Salvation Army. Checking out the dishes, anything else that we can find here, just to make sure I'm not leaving something on the shelves that could be worth money. There's one of those Tupperware cake holders. Some of that Tupperware stuff is worth money. I tried to get into it. Even finding stuff at 50 cents, a dollar at yard sales, I just didn't really want to flip it. Shipping on that stuff can be kind of high and bulky. Some of the stuff I still pick up, the certain vintage items. But now we're sourcing a Goodwill. Got some sort of tool here. I don't know what that was exactly. I remember looking it up. I think it was for tires, right? Or something. Here's one of those Mr. Coffee. I think this was in the last video. Still missing the piece on top. A little dirty, $5.99. I just decided to pass on it because, you know, I can find those cheaper. Usually other places, thrift stores, garage sales, they always have them. Actually just picked one up at a rummage sale, that same color, I think, for $2. And a lot of times I sell the pitcher. $20 plus shipping is what I usually get for the more square ones. The round ones, I'm not really sure. I haven't sold a lot of those. I'm going to be listing a couple, so we'll see how those do. It looks like they still sell for... I noticed some of them were selling for more than the whole coffee maker set. So, yeah, you just got to pick sometimes things like that if you're not finding much. You know, make a few dollars here and there and just wait for that next big find. Little Frozen, I think that's a Frozen reindeer up there from the movie. I sold a Frozen marshmallow figure like that. 50 cents at a yard sale. I paid, or church thrift store, and sold it for 25, 30 bucks, something like that. So some of these figures worth looking into. Got some letters there. At first I thought those were the Alphabots. Again, I sold a bag of Alphabots for like 40 bucks I picked up here. They look kind of like them. Sporting goods. We got very tiny, no name glove there, really. Found some good gloves in this Goodwill recently. Be coming in a future video, but none today. Nothing I wanted to pick up. Board games, looking a little thin on this end cap. Just trying to make sure there's nothing rare. Puzzles, nothing I'm seeing that's great. Just kind of the basic stuff. There's that Monopoly 2000. Monopoly's weird on Amazon since I sell most of my used board games on there. Usually it's restricted. Some aren't, though. $20 for these filters. I looked them up. They're selling for $20. So, yeah. Hopefully Goodwill, someone comes in that needs those filters. Bark, Pet Safe Bark Collar. $6.99. Done very well on Pet Safe products before, especially the fences. I remember at a yard sale one time I picked up a fence set. Brand new, sealed, $10. I think I sold it for about 300 bucks. An incredible flip. So I always try to pick those up when it makes sense. Got this wall trimmer, clipper. And I meant to look that up when I was done recording here, and I think I forgot. They're usually not worth picking up, but there are some models that sell pretty good. Got this little wallet here, $1.99. Checking for money. Checking for that cash. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found cash in like a purse or a wallet or a pocket at a Goodwill or a thrift store, just anywhere like that. I found $5 in a pair of shoes, Sperry duck boots, not too long ago. Just a $5 bill shoved in there, so we'll take it. I've heard stories where people's found a lot of money stuffed in coat pockets and stuff. So it's always worth doing a little bit of, checking every now and then just to make sure. But all of this miscellaneous stuff, here's another filter. It's open. It's at a yard sale for $2. So, of course, it didn't sell there. So Goodwill figures they'll price it $6 and it will sell in our store. If it didn't sell at the yard sale for $2, it's probably not going to sell for $6. And it hasn't. It's been sitting there for probably a month and a half, 2 months now. Yeah, just not logical. So we got some binders, nothing special. I always like to check binders a bit close because you never know if there's cards in them. There could be a vintage Magic collection or Pokemon in there, sports cards. So I try to pay a bit more attention to those. Yeah, just utensils. I don't see anything valuable. Let me know if you do. But yeah, I just passed up on that stuff. Every now and then I pick up some silverware. Usually nothing good. And there's a lot of pickers that go through that looking for actual silver stuff. But I don't see any pots and pans, no all-clad stuff or anything. But look at this, $12.99 from TJ Maxx, used, but Goodwill price is at $24.99. It's a blackhead remover. Used blackhead remover, I don't even know if that's sanitary to even sell. Probably passes disease. But just the fact that there's a price tag on it and they would double the price tag on a used product is crazy. But I ended up going to a flash sale that following Saturday. I threw in this video. Everything in the store was 50% off, and I filled my cart up. There was a lot of people here. It was crazy. I was just trying to rush around and grab what I could. They put out a bunch of stuff, and yeah, I think I did pretty good in this cart. So I'm going to go home now, and I'm going to show you everything I did pick up today. Let me go over what I picked up. I got some good stuff. Start back here with the shoes. Went to the Goodwill flash sale where everything in the store is 50% off. They put out a bunch of stuff for that. Found these Hoka shoes. $7.99, half off, $4. Gonna be great. I'll put them in that mini washer I bought. I'll clean them up really nicely. The last pair I put in there was almost completely new by the time they were cleaned. I picked up these gel Galaxy 5s Asics. I thought these were a model I picked up before that was worth quite a bit of money. However, when I got home, I actually looked them up. They were $5, half off. Unfortunately, just not worth a whole lot, only about 20 bucks. You know, I'll still make money. They're pretty clean. I'll have to do a little bit of work around the edges there, but I think they'll still be worth selling in the end. But then at Salvation Army, I picked up these Kiris. They got a little bit of wear on the back there and a spot right there, a little tear. Otherwise, they're in really good condition. This is a $100 pair of shoes in good condition. I still bought them at $7.99 because I'm pretty sure I could sell these for $30. Someone's going to buy them, right? Maybe even sell them for $40. Then back here, I just picked up these Nautica, kind of like duck boot style. They're only $4.99. Again, not a big seller. $20, $25 plus shipping. But at that price, they're in really good condition. I might even keep them for myself because I noticed this year when I was shoveling snow, I thought to myself, I still don't have a good pair of boots for this. So I'm out there in shoes. I thrift so much, it's like just pick out yourself up a pair of boots, right? And have handy for the winter. Then back here, I have this ultrasonic cleaner. This particular model, one sold for $40 plus shipping. If I remember correctly, you can see it was $3.99. Some of these ultrasonic cleaners can be really big money. I'm going to price this $40, $50. I don't remember if anyone else was selling it. If no one else has one up on the eBay right now, I'll price it up a bit. At the flash sale, this was normally $1, brand new sealed VCR head cleaner. So I got it for 50 cents. These things sealed, this kind of stuff sells good on Amazon. I think it was $40 or $45. At first I thought it was the VHS-C adapter that Maxell makes. I've sold those sealed for $100 before, so great to keep an eye out for if you're an Amazon seller for sure. Speaking of Amazon selling the sealed Yahtzees, I've mentioned these before, $2.99 at Salvation Army. Now these, this particular color is not on Amazon, otherwise I'd be able to sell it for $100. I've sold these before for $100, the red and gold colors, the clear ones, black smoke color. Still on eBay, this is going to be $50 sealed. It's working. The batteries are still good. I'll check a little bit more on Amazon. I'm pretty sure I could not find this style. Picked up one of these Pet Safe Basic Bark Control. $6.99. Paid up a little for it, but it looks like it's in very good condition. I believe this was only selling for like $25. But I've done very well with this Pet Safe stuff. Can't sell it on Amazon, but I found a lot of the, I don't even know what they are, like the control centers or whatever for the fences. Some of those can sell for $100, $200. I mean, good stuff to keep an eye out for, especially yard selling. Unfortunately, people's pets pass away and they've spent thousands of dollars on stuff and they just sell it cheap at yard sales. But back here we got this cross stitch thing rug. It looks like $9.99 is what I paid for it. Looked it up. There's some listed for $50, $60. There's some sold comps for $35, $40. Brand new sealed like this one. I'm probably going to price it about $40, $50 plus shipping. It will sell at some point. It's funny how thrifting and garage selling and all that works. I say it all the time. I find something like these Hoover vacuum or carpet cleaner attachments. Got the manual in there. I looked up the manual. Going to be good money, and it's been a while since I found any good like vacuum or carpet cleaner or anything like that. things to part out, the parts, the attachments. But then I also found this I'm going to be parting out, which I'll talk about in a minute. But these right here, $30, $40 look like they were selling for these attachment kits, hoses. Paid $2.99 a piece for them, so going to be good profit in those. But yeah, let me show you what I got here. I got this perfect, I believe it's made by Electrolux. I'm not even sure. But some of those heads alone are selling for like $125. Somebody had a hose like this, I think was about $70. I don't even think it included this part. You got a bunch of heads. The canister was selling for about $100. It's in very clean condition, which makes me happy because I don't like to bring dirty vacuums into the house. You never know what's living inside of them. Just a risk you have to take when you're going to be a reseller. It's got some of the vacuum bags. I'm going to be able to test it fully. I think I saw this model complete like this selling for $400. I don't know if I want to ship that and deal with it. I don't know how I'm going to sell it exactly. I'm probably just going to part it out. I think it will be more money in the end. It usually is with these vacuums. You know, I've sold the Filter Queen, the rainbow stuff, parted it out. It's been a while. It's been over a year since I found a good vacuum like this to part out. And of course it was a flash sale, so I paid $7.50 for that. You know, I think in the end I make about $350, maybe upwards to $400 profit in the end. If it's any, like these little parts here, even some of these can sell for $30, $40 by themselves. And there's like 5 or 6 in there. Then we just got some clothing here. I got this hat for $1.99. You know, it's nothing great. Some of these vintage hats though, it is K Products. It might actually, I don't think it's vintage though. Of course, John Deere's better, but some of these can still sell for $40, $50. Some of the older vintage ones. This one's about, you know, a $17 hat. And I found one of these a couple years ago, one of these Overwatch sweaters at a Goodwill, and I believe I paid about $7.99 for it, like I did this one. You know, I don't think I ever listed it or sold it. It's probably in a clothing tote somewhere. I believe I was holding on to it for like an ugly sweater party, like for a convention or something. You know, Overwatch, not that popular of a game anymore, but back when I bought the other one, they were selling for about $60. I could still sell this for like $25, $30, or I may just keep it. I mean, I can't keep both of them. I might as well sell one. I think they were both extra large. I picked this up half off at the flash sale. It was normally what, like $4.69, so half of that. I don't know if it's actually vintage. It looks kind of older. I tried looking it up, couldn't really find any comps for this one, but it's got the raised felt here, which is pretty cool, pretty vintage looking. So I don't know what I'll price this at. I think $20, $30 will definitely sell. And I picked up some of these Carhartt sweatpants. Don't see these too often. Looked them up, they're in really good condition, and some of these sweatpants, especially new, sells for like $70, which is crazy. I do believe I can sell these for $25, $30 as well. They were $10, but I got them half off. They do fit me and they are comfortable, so maybe I'll keep them for myself. But there it is, everybody. That was my haul for today. Going to be some great profits. Going to try to get some of this stuff listed today, get it out of here as fast as possible, make room so I can find more stuff. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button before you leave. Make sure you're subscribed so you keep seeing the videos. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, flipping_junk. This has been Wick. Till next time.